A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, God said, "Let there be lips." And they said, what, Gepwin? What'd they say?
Hello, I'm Gepwin. This is technically Season 2 on the Banana Viking server. You may not have seen Season 1 because it didn't last very long and we all had life conflicts.
Hooray,
That's
life
fun.
conflicts.
Live, the thing happens when you're planning.
Yeah, so I'm Gepwin. I'm joined here by Dr. Isix, who you may know from my podcast Watches of Tomorrow that you should go listen to. Peter Taylor TX, who does a lot of streams and things. I've played with him before. He was on the last season. And Van Velding, who's new for this season, and welcome to the server. He does his own Minecrafty thing and a podcast and stuff you should check out. Hi, Van.
Hey, what's up?
That's mostly it.
Yep. All right, I'm getting out of 5 here.
Yeah. So if people didn't watch the last season, which I can't blame you for, this is like, we're going to do this intro episode where we're all together, and then it's going to be like everybody can do their own thing if they want, or there'll be some mixed stuff, you know, like random things. So it's not going to be like always the 4 of us together. But for the first one, here we is. And
I'm going to break something.
I need to start time again because I had time paused.
Time? You stop the
Daylight.
world and melt with you?
Yes.
Okay.
And now daylight cycle is true and it's noon, so we should probably make
Get
shelter.
to work.
Also, astute people may have noticed that there's a big old new thing.
Yes.
What is that?
It's a big evil
it's-
tower full of evil.
Evil. Evil?
This is my
Let's look
first
to evil
time
now.
playing in a bit, so I actually have not seen many of the 1.14 updates.
I have not seen any of the updates. So.
I've been playing pretty consistently, so I've been over a lot of the 1.14 stuff. Have not fought a pillager outpost until yesterday, because I worked with this world seed, and that didn't go great.
How much suffering was there?
One, a lot of suffering. A lot of those dudes died, but I also died like a lot. So
Well, the
we
good news
consider
is
you the
so many
expert.
of them.
Good news is this is right next to spawn, so we can throw ourselves at them in human waves and things like that. It'll be great.
Yeah, if we die, it's fine. So I'm gonna make some. Gonna grab enough stone to get a stone sword and pickaxe, and then I will never have to use a wooden tool again.
Yay!
Well,
There we go. I literally just finished like watching a video on the changes for this update.
oh, yeah. You probably know more than I do. I just stumbled through all of it. I've got, they have villager jobs now, so I just built a bunch of new stuff that was in my build recipe book, and I put it in my house, and then I clicked on it, and it didn't do anything because it's just for villagers.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I got a great archery table in my house. It looks freaking amazing. It brings the room together, and that is literally all it does.
It really brings the room together.
It is a single function device.
Okay.
I mean, all of my villager died because of OSHA regulations, so they can't use it. I'm just swinging it away.
Oh, that dude who has the big banner on his back by the tower.
Yep,
He's the leader, and if you kill him,
Ow.
you'll get the ill omen effect. That means the next time you go into a village, it will get raided.
I thought that only lasted a certain amount of
Right.
time.
It probably does, but I'm not sure how long.
I believe it's an hour and a half, hour and 20 real time.
Okay.
So it's it lasts a while.
So we also do not have a village anywhere nearby.
Oh, we don't? Alright. That's good.
It's like across the river or something. I was looking at a map so we don't wander around blind for too long.
Yeah.
Across the river
Why
into
feel
the woods.
don't do that.
But there should be... Nearby, there's a very, very, very safe place to build. So later we should probably use that as some sort of base area, because we have someplace nearby that mobs can't actually spawn.
Yeah, we've got this taiga here that's has those brown mushrooms, and that other one should have some red mushrooms, so we can make some soups.
Wonderful. Yeah, because I don't see any chickens or animals of any kind.
Yeah, there's some sheep and pig on the back end closer to the mushroom biome.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to probably do something with those.
A lot of scouting in a way.
I'm harvesting some berry bushes. The best sources of seeds seem to be right around that pillager tower, so...
Oh, great.
we're in a
Well,
pretty bad spot to win.
we're gonna take some time to set up a little base here, and I can't record my voice for super long on these stupid things, so gentle, wonderful viewers, I will rejoin you soon once we've actually spent some time building some things. It's a couple hours later, everyone else left. I took a little break and came back. We got a bit accomplished. So I don't know, my recording software's been weird. It's hard to record with everyone at the same time. So, you know, I hope you enjoyed the little intro. And I'm just going to give you a quick tour right now so that we can... Ooh, there's too many... Ow, 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 bushes. This has killed us a few times. This is not good. I'm trying to set up a better place elsewhere. Ooh, redstone. Yeah, I'm going to take some of that. Communal chests. It's all my... Oh, there's a hole. This is to Van Velding's place. Okay, I was looking for this. He built a tunnel underneath the illager thing here, the pillager thing. Okay, well, that's fun. And then I'll show you what I've been working on really quick, and then I'll go have to... Okay, I like this tunnel. I'm going to show you what I've been working on really quick, see what he's been working on, and we'll do a little bit of planning, and then I'll go back to doing my mining, because I just want diamonds. Alright, I know I'm not going to get super far first episode, but I want diamonds. I want to spend more time each episode so that we have additional progress on this one, because I know the last series kind of bummed out. Okay, so he is just over here. He's got emeralds, lucky dog, and pumpkins. I might have to ask if I can steal one of those, because I'm trying to set up a pumpkin farm. He's done a lot of Oh, no! Okay. Alright, let's leave a little note here. Sorry for the whole... Yepwin. Oh, I guess I should... Dude, there we go. Sorry for the hole. Done. There we go. It was a Oops. At least it didn't destroy any of his chests. He's been going around finding all kinds of junk. He's been doing fun. Okay, let's run back through this tunnel really quick, and I will show you what I've been working on. If we head back over here, this was Isaac's first little house. His stone box of shame. Wow. He got a lot of mushroom soup. He did. Because reason I'm going to show you in a second. Also, this was chickens. Now it's Foxy, our pet fox. So we might do something with him later, assuming he doesn't despawn, which he might. Oh, there is my other dog. I thought I was getting some dogs here. And for some reason, this one just sat and didn't do anything. This is Van Velding's forest fire. He was trying to do some forest clearing for some reason, and he didn't realize that I had fire tick turned off. So that's all this. And then if we come straight over here, you'll see what I've been working on for the last depressingly long time. We have the path. So if you go from where we started, that's the little teeny intro spawn base. You come over this way. This is not going to be my base, but it's where I'm going to be building for a little while because it's one of the communal areas. We had the very good fortune to spawn right next to a mushroom biome, which was completely random. I did a completely random seed for this map, so this is just unbelievably lucky. Okay, come on, dog. Come join your brothers. Over here. Over here, come join them. Yep. Yeah, sit. Good doggy. Good doggy. I kind of want you to Nope, not up there. Kind of want you to, like, flanking the house. I built myself a tiny little mushroom house that I would appreciate tips on improving because I don't have enough space and tiny builds are hard and I hate it. Like, it's really kind of ugly. I think I need to frame it. I need to do an outside frame. Yeah, it doesn't have a lentil. Is that what it's called? It doesn't have an external frame on it, and it's crummy, but I just built it quick, and it's just on top of a mushroom, which I thought was fun. And I've been working on getting a farm set up, and then over there I have, where those two big bamboos are, I have our big old mine. Goes all the way down to Y9 at the minute. So I'm doing a little bit of mining down there, and I did find an underground mine, an abandoned mine. So we set up our farms over here. We set up some stuff over there. These melons have yet to do anything. But that's going to do it for right now. Next update, when I've got some more of a project done and some gear. I'm hoping to get something actually done this episode, but right now it's just, it's a lot of busy work. You don't want to see it. I'm not aware of the thing I'm seeing. Dancing? I suppose dancing. I'm not used to these pillagers. They are weird. Okay, enough of that. Time to clean this up and move on, I suppose. Hey, it's been a few days, which is why it sounds like I'm doing an intro again instead of just a new clip. Yeah, I don't know what to do for that. I'm bad at these transitions so far. Yeah, you were just here. You don't need me to do another sort of intro-y thing. But yeah, it's been a few days, and I have mostly been resource gathering because I don't want to do that, you know, anything interesting that you might miss. But we finally got diamonds. Been doing a lot of branch mining. We've got 22 diamonds, and I've been doing a lot of AFK fishing, which means we've got our fishing rod all in order. We also have a few enchanted books. This one is all for water stuff. I've got a few that are trident specific, which is going to be interesting. I did get an efficiency 4, which I want to put on a pickaxe. And that's all I got. I haven't gotten any mending or anything. So I am going to... I guess I should just make a diamond pickaxe already because I've got 22 diamonds. So if I have to waste 3 at some point, it's not that big a deal, even though I'm still the mindset that, you know, wasting diamonds is bad, and I don't like that. I also don't have an unbreaking book, do I? Like, none of these are unbreaking. None of the books I got are unbreaking. No, nothing has unbreaking on it. And I can't take an enchantment off of an item and put it on a book. That's not a thing you can do yet. Oh, it would be nice. And it would help if I grabbed the book. That would be something that would also be helpful. Now, I've been spending a lot of time over here, and this, as I said in the last little clip, is going to be something where I lost things I'm looking for. There we go. Efficiency 4. This is kind of a communal area that no one else is building in. Oh well, but this I want to be kind of the everyone can build, and there's a lot of resources. It's just where you can go when you need to set up on stuff, which is why I've got this little thing that's like all the farms and all these llamas that we've stolen from wandering merchants. And then our communism chests where you can, you know, grab whatever you want and, you know, take according to your needs, leave according to your abilities. Let us go over here to this little doodly-doo and make ourselves an efficiency pickaxe, which I need to be careful. I don't want to break it. I want to make sure that I don't break it. Now, I had some plans for this little mushroom that I kind of want to do, and then I also have some plans for the AFK fish farm because I purposely made it as ugly as humanly possible so that I couldn't stand it, and I would have to change it and decorate it later, which is what we're going to be doing in a second here. But I have to show you this. If you haven't seen AFK fish farms in the new updates, oh my good gravy, they are so freaking simple now. Look at this. You put down a hopper going into a chest. I need to... Oops, I need to empty that. Okay, let's grab some of these out of here. I'm going to need some of this junk anyway, so... Look at all the nautilus shells we are getting. I'm going to take care of that in a second. But you put down a hopper. You put a fence post, just one fence post on a hopper. Apparently it doesn't matter that I surrounded it with stuff and it spread. It's been working fine, so I didn't even notice that. Then you put a pressure plate on top of it This is an iron pressure plate you put on top of it. And then when you cast a fishing rod into it, it activates the plate, which ups this trapdoor, which removes it from that tiny little line there, which lets you interact with that note block. And then, of course, I put something on top of the note block because I don't want to have to deal with that. But look at that. That is the simplest and most efficient. I mean, I don't know if it's the most efficient, but it works fine on the server. I haven't had any problems with that. And then I installed an auto clicker because all the auto clicking things broke. But now I need to put a bunch of stuff away. We've wound up with 20 Nautilus shells and 4 buried treasure maps. So the only thing we need for a ton of IO the Seas and conduits for that is prismarine, which is going to be a pain. That's a clean fishing rod, isn't it? I don't like... Okay, store that for potions, store leather. I've gotten all of my leather from fishing. All of my leather is from fishing. I'm sounding confused, because one, I'm trying to get to the next bit here where I can make a thing. Because I was about to talk about why I want to make a thing, or the things I want to make. So I'm going to grab these smooth stones. And I want a mix of smooth stone, and then some stone. I need some stone bricks. That should be enough for that. And then I'm going to need, let's see, I've been doing a lot of tree farming. I'm going to want some spruce. There was a dark oak sapling here, but I like the spruce doors with the kind of you know, the things, the spruce doors with the thingies. I want some spruce trapdoors, see, because they got the iron bar bits, and I need that for really. Wait, I only got, wow, trapdoors are more expensive than I anticipated here. That doesn't seem fair. If you make a spruce trapdoor, you get 2 for the same amount as 3 doors themselves. That's why I had extra doors in here. Wow, I've been making doors like a madman. Like a madman. Oh my. Oh, and one other thing that I've been wanting to do. I have a bunch of string, also from the fishing, and I have a bunch of bamboo. Because bamboo, which is the most overpowered freaking farm block, because all the bamboo we have here, which is not even all the stuff that I planted, I've been like cleaning it up a little bit because it was just kind of haphazardly left everywhere. Van Velding found 3 pieces of bamboo in a sunken ship, and now, you know, this isn't even trying to farm it. I just planted a couple and then harvested a couple. And I did it because I want scaffold blocks. Oh, yes. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. I like these things. Oh, I've never used them before, but I've seen others do it. And oh my, these will be so happy. They will make me so happy. Yes. So, the idea over here that I want to make. Let's get that out of the way. Need to move this stone cutting bench, and we'll put it back somewhere later. I had this neat little idea over here where I just wanted to make kind of a small encampment looking area, and I want it to look like a blacksmith kind of set up an outdoor shop and used the existing mushroom as cover. So like, since this is a super rare biome that I don't get to build in a lot, like I know other people who do Minecraft stuff like find these and just use them and like cover over every, wow, that was a weird, I don't like that. What was my running was being weird. Okay, now it's back. That's fine. Don't bother with that then. Anyway, people use these just because mobs can't spawn in them. And that's it. But I like the idea of having the giant mushroom things, and like somebody moved in and built around the giant mushrooms and kind of used them as things. So I am going to make a tiny little kind of chimney thing. Like, I'm going to use the campfire as like, this is where the, you know, the forge is. I'm going to use the campfire as kind of like, here's the forge bit, and build up a little chimney thing, which, like, you know, right now I think it's just going to have to be like 2 blocks there, and you can see kind of the forge thing here, I shouldn't have backed it full on up to the mushroom because that looks a little weird. I guess you can't really see it. You can't really see it. Unfortunately, I've got a lot of junk in this chest. But needs must. Needs must. Give me chest. No, not bread. Not bread. I'm keeping my bread. Thank you. Give me the freaking chest, you. Give me the... There we are. Why do people keep moving stuff out to the side? You can just Q. You can spam Q on it. Okay, now I can stand here and just put enchanted thingamajunks into this nightmare pile of random magical thingamabobs. Oh, I also don't need that. So, my idea here, now that we have this marvelous contraption, I can make a couple of stone stairs. And I need a slabs. So let's start with that. I know that's probably not as resource efficient as some other ways to do it, but wow, I like it. And let's just put these down like this. And then we put down a little slabby slab here. And that looks like a tiny little forge, like a little furnace-y thing. Yeah, I like the look of that. And then up top, just to keep the kind of illusion that I need going, we're going to put some of these up here. And you're going to see why we did that in a second after I show up with what is amazing about scaffold blocks. So right here, we're going to go like up, up. Nope, no, up, 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 up. Okay, do I have to hold shift and click it so that I can... If I shift, does it let me put it on top? Okay, good. Yeah, I am still learning how to use these, so... Jump, shift, click. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and then you can get rid of that. And then you can just climb through them like they were a ladder. And that's amazing. And you can place them and be inside of them. And you can climb up and down. Yes, and then when I'm done, I can just break it down at the bottom. And, okay, so this here is 1, 2, 3 in from the side. So if I go 1, 2, 3 in from the side, I can put a little smokestack there. And this is what I want to do. I want to put the smokestack here. And I want to boop, 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 boop. Both because it looks cooler. It looks like it's girdled with something to like support it and help it go through the kind of mushroom there. Actually, you know what? That's going to be too tall if I keep doing that. So I'm going to move on to phase 2 of my plan, and hopefully this works out okay. And we're just going to make it... darn, this isn't turning out to look quite as good as I thought it would. What do I have the most logs of? Birch, but I'm using those for something in a minute. So... oak. Then I need a few more sticks. And I need a... dang it. Ah, the server's been a little laggy. Server's been laggy ever since I turned on the frickin' bucket stuff. But it's worth it for the sleeping. Very worth it for the sleeping. So, campfire. This is what I wanted. So we're going to come over here. And we're going to go wee up our little things. And I'm going to get rid of these blocks here. And I'm going to put campfire right in the middle. Now that can hurt me. So I need to be very careful. And then we're going to and do that. And come on. Do this. There we go. So now, oh, that doesn't look as good as I thought it would, but anyway, we might do something else with it later. Now we come down here and we boop. Oh, yes, that is amazing, and I love these. These are my new favorite thing in the world. So now we've got this little thing, which looks kind of a little forge doodah. And if you go up here, it's spouting smoke out the chimney. See? Look at that. That's nice. I like that. I do. I think I do like that. Unfortunately, the smoke is getting stuck in that one block and making this look a little awkward. Would it be better if I just... made the entire thing, if I took these out entirely and just made the whole thing these? Would that look better? it might, as long as I... Yeah, because then the smoke is going up in there and up in there. I think it might, as long as I just do one more... this is turning out more complicated than I anticipated. That is oak. That's not what I need. Spruce. Need a couple of spruces. Need a couple of sprucies and trapdoor. So, yeah, let's just come down here and put another one on this side. Looks like something. That looks a little closer. Let's, can I put it on top of this slab? That doesn't look as good. That doesn't look as good as this. Alright, so now they've made the mushroom into part of the chimney for this thing, which doesn't look as much like a forge. But there's this, and I'm not exactly sure what to do with the floor under here, because it was weird if somebody just built a, you know, little fire thing here. Even though this looks neat, the floor needs to sell it a little bit more, which is why I wanted to have some tools around here, like, you know, stone cutter thing, which now looks awkward if it's right there. Okay, thank you. So still, I just want it somewhere that's like under this, right? So that and this anvil to kind of make it look like it's more of a forge area. Yeah, give me some ideas. I want to expand this, but this is the general thought, is like this area is like somebody or some little group moved in here and found all of this and has been like building around it and using things. Like this mushroom is like an impromptu roof, right? Like how this is an impromptu floor to build a little watch post thing on. I don't know what to do with this. This is one of the ugliest buildings I've ever built, and I thought that would turn out better. Oh, I'm uggifying everything. All right, let's talk about my next idea. Let's talk about my next idea and hope that one actually turns out the way that it is in my head, because it's not going to, and I know this, and I'm all set for disappointment. Oh my God, it's hot. It's hot here. All right, so this week in New York, it's going to get to 99 degrees in a few days, which I looked up. It's like 37 Celsius. Today it is 92 degrees, which is 32 Celsius, which isn't fair because 32 is nice and cool in Fahrenheit. Like it is quite literally freezing. So, you know, that's our nice, comfortable winter temperature. So people talk, I see people on Twitter, you know, like, oh my God, it's 30 degrees. It's like, okay, I understand what you're saying, but that sounds nice and cool. It's hard for my head to get around to that idea that that's actually unlivable. And then people talk about how it's almost 40 degrees. It's just, ugh, I used to live in that. Thankfully, when I used to live in Arizona, that's like what they call a dry heat. When people go, oh, it's a dry heat, they're right. Oh my God, the humidity is awful. Okay, now I need to get set up to build a little thingy here that I'm going to try to do a little time lapse with. I'm not watching too much Bon Appetit. Anyway, I had a cool idea for this, which is what if the fish farm was kind of built into the belly of like a big old fish skeleton. Right, so we're going to make a little line across with some ribs and then a tail, which wouldn't be skeletonized like that, but you know, and then some little bit of a skull thing over there, and then I'll fill the inside with something. Right now I'm thinking maybe black glass surrounding whatever structure, just bare bones structure keeps this thing in. Because this thing actually looks kind of ugly by itself, but to make the skeleton bit, I need these. I would like to make this whole fish skeleton out of stripped birch, because that's cool. I wish stripping it also gave you the bark block, But I guess that would be a little overpowered. But unfortunately, that also means that I need to keep building and breaking a bunch of birch blocks. And you know what? I would be able to just do this all night if the stupid phantoms didn't come for me, because this is a safe place where mobs don't spawn. That's reading a little more like a chimney, right? Right? Tell me that looks more like a chimney, so my self-esteem doesn't go owie. Ouch, my self-esteem. I like the particles. The particles actually line up, kinda, because they're running on the same loop, so that's cool. You can kinda see it looks as if it's just doing that. I do like the chimney effect. I'm not sold on this down here. Maybe if someone has a better idea. Maybe someone has a better idea for what to do with that. But anyway, I'm going to jump into the bed, and then we are going to come back, and we are going to strip a ton of birch logs, and we're going to try to build ourselves a little fish thing.
Rotting driftwood on the foreign shores, spilling out into the ocean floor, and the memories all you've left without a trace. Paralyzed with the thoughts receding, current sweeps you with the silent bleeding through the heart into the darkest place. Well, turn around, there's nothing to see here. Run away, no reason to be here. It's the ghost who never goes away. Turn around and leave this behind now. You see the ground as it bleeds in the sky now. You fight the sea, you're always gonna drown. All the secrets that you're holding, all the memories you hide, all the frail thoughts that echo in the corners of your mind, they won't even last a moment. They will soon be swept away when the ocean takes you in its arms and carries you away. You carry all your burdens on the cross around your neck. You take whatever's left that you could salvage from the wreck, and the hard past will follow you like a lost dog on the beach, nipping at your trail till you've drifted out of reach. Yeah, turn around, there's nothing to see here. Run away, no reason to be here. It's the ghost who never goes away. Turn around and leave this behind now. See the ground as it bleeds to the sky now. You fight the sea, you're always gonna drown. In the broken line horizon, in the castles made of sand, you tried to hold it in your hands, you tried to understand it. Ocean asks the questions, and it holds the answers too. It dissolves away the lies about the things you thought you knew.
I like it. I don't know if it turned out as well as I thought. The tail might be a little bit too big. Adding the bits on the top did help balance it out a little because it looked too flat. They do need to be one off because I'm using this rib to disguise kind of the hole in the ceiling that's over the fish farm. Now, I'm really not sure, so if someone tells me that the new style of fish farms don't need that, then that's fine. I also decided to fill in the thing with black glass because it's too open, and we really do need to have... oh, whoops. There's a hole in the glass here. That's not good. We need to have it enclosed in order to protect me and anyone else who uses this farm from phantoms when you're AFK fishing, because you have to have your fish farm enclosed, otherwise you are going to die. So I filled it in with black glass because I figured that's the most unintrusive. You know, it just looks like it's dark inside the fish skeleton. I don't know if I love the skull. It needs teeth. I think when I get some end rods, I'm going to put a few under there. And that's going to be a while, though, because we aren't to the end yet. Hopefully we should be going to the nether soon. Van said that he got a nether portal set up for us. Just haven't... dang it. We haven't had a chance to go in yet. I don't have silk touch yet, so working with glass is a pain. There we go. Some of it's a little ugly. I'll try to mess with that later. Also, the way you get in and out of this thing I liked. I didn't want a door. I put a door on the front. It looked weird. So I decided to take advantage of some of the new swimming, which I guess isn't that new. And I put a little two deep thing on this side. So you go into a swim and you swim up, and then you can swim under there through the one block and go up. And there you go. Now you're in here. And I got trapped under here once, so that seems to be a problem. So you still can just come in here. You stand here. You aim right there, and now you can just sit here, and it breaks. Come on. There we go. Now you can just sit here and fish and hopefully get something good with your super enchanted fishing rod. Yay. Come on. I want to catch at least one thing on camera to prove this contraption works out. You can look this up. If you look up Exuma's, of course, if you look up Exuma's fish farms for 1.14, it's this thing, which is ridiculous. I can't believe. Oh, God, I was hoping it'd be something cool. How neat would it be if I were like, it's like, I'm just going to catch the one thing, and oh, look at that, it's a mending book. Yay. But no, but I did get my super bow, power, punch, unbreaking, infinity, and flame. Yes, and even though enchanting broke, you still can't put infinity and mending on the same bow anymore. Yep, so you can't legacy bow. No legacy bow. Legendary legacy bow. But I did get a cool bow, and it's got my infinity on it. So now, oh, Zelda style. Let's see if we can light up the skull's eye. Oh, yeah. Yes. It's Dodongo Cavern all over again. Haha, that's cool. Except that was a bomb, but I'm not blowing this up. That took too long to build. And curving it under. Oh, curving it under looks way better. I had them going straight down for a while, and that did not look good. So I decided to curve them a little, and now it does look like it's just a skeleton encapsulating the whole thing. I like it. I like it. Maybe if someone has a better idea for like the tail or something, show me. And I'm struggling with the skull. This was free-handed. So for something that I free-handed on the spot, I think it turned out very, very well. I might make some tweaks later. And I don't love the interior, but, you know, we're going to have to do something with that later. Forgot beds are bouncy now. Yeah. Okay, anyway, that was fun, and hopefully we'll be going to the nether soon. But that will do it for this episode. I hope that you enjoyed the start of the new GepwinCraft Banana Viking server Season 2. I need a more compact name. I think we're going to call it GepwinCraft 2, Episode 1, The Return. The son of GepwinCraft. The son of the return of the bride of GepwinCraft. Yeah. Anyway, you can leave likes and such likes. And just a note for anyone who wasn't here, who was here from before I was doing any Minecraft things, during that big break I took of Minecraft stuff. It's not going to be all Minecraft. I'm right now going to record a Stardew Valley and some, you know, still doing some Factory Town. Just too much changed. There was some life things, so I apologize for the big old long break. But now I'm back. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a couple other things. I just enjoy Minecraft and videos. So I'm glad to be back. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe if you have not been here before. My name's Gepwin. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.